Let's make some quick biscuits, guys, using 2 ingredients: self-rising flour and heavy whipping cream. That's it. That's it. Okay, we're going to use 1 cup of flour and we're going to use 1 cup of heavy whipping cream and a wooden spoon. Here we go. Okay, guys, this is going to be so quick and easy. We're just going to gently fold that heavy whipping cream into the flour. Our goal here is just to form a ball. Get that ball of flour out of the bowl and onto a clean, floured surface. Okay, let's flour the surface now. We're just going to use the same self-rising flour. Put a little bit on your counter, spread it out, and then we're going to put that dough right onto this surface. Remember, we're saying do everything gently, guys, because we don't want to overwork the dough. These biscuits will come out so soft and tender. Okay, now that we have the dough out of the bowl, we've got our hands floured, we're just going to bring it all together in a way that we can flatten it out just a little bit so that we can cut out our biscuits. And this is where you have to determine, do you like a flat biscuit or do you like a high fluffy biscuit? I tend to like a flat tender biscuit because I will eat more than one, but yeah, to your preference. Mount up your dough to the height that you like, whether it be a flat biscuit or a high fluffy biscuit. I'm just going to make a few biscuits here, so I'm going to make mine flat. Yep, there we go. And then I'm going to use whatever the size biscuit you like. You can find a cup, you can use a biscuit cutter, but I just tend to grab whatever in my cabinet is the size that I want, and I tend to grab this little Tupperware cup that I've had for many years. I roll the top of it around in flour. That way it's easier for me to cut out my biscuit. You'll see. Watch this. You're going to press down. You're going to give it just a little twist. That makes sure the biscuit is cut out clean. And then I'm going to go back again. Cut out another one. Then we'll take the straps of what's left here and we will fold it over again to make another small amount, and we'll cut out a couple more. this process, I tend to not want to repeat this more than 2 to 3 times. Usually the third one is just a smaller, what they call scrap biscuit, and it doesn't have to be any particular size, just needs to be able to fit in the pan. So we dip our thing again in flour, we give it a press and a twist and pull the biscuit out. See what we got left here. Yep, I can get another flat biscuit out of there. So I'm gonna flour my top of my cup, push down, press against the surface, and there you go, another cut biscuit. And there's the strap biscuit. It doesn't have to look any certain way, shape, or size. That just needs to be able to fit in the pan somewhere. Okay, so now we're going to grease. I use my cast iron skillet. You can use whatever pan you want to use, cookie sheet or whatever. Just make sure the bottom of it is greased. And if you're going to cook a lot of biscuits that are going to fill that actual pan up, make sure you grease the sides of the pans as well. Like I said, I'm only making a few here. So the key here is to make sure that your biscuits are touching. Yes, make sure that they're touching. You want to crowd them together. Okay, and then we're going to put them in the oven. Our preheated oven was at 425, and we'll probably bake these about 10 to 15 minutes. There we are. Okay, so now as soon as they come out, you want to have some melted butter ready, and I tend to pour mine on top, and then I will take the back of a spoon or a fork, whatever I have that's clean and near me, and spread it across the top. But some people do take a brush and dip it in the butter and then brush the top of it. But it's really whatever you have time for, whatever you think is necessary. It's really not that big of a deal. Just make sure that the butter is on top of the biscuits, and then you let these sit for a couple of minutes with that butter on top, and that butter will start to soak into that biscuit. And I'm telling you guys, these biscuits are so tender. Did you see me just lift those up individually with that fork? It was really that easy, guys. They're so soft and they're so tender. You will eat more than one. So maybe you want these little flat, tender biscuits like I like. And I'm just going to have mine. I cut right through the middle of it, and I'm going to put some apricot preserves on mine. I just want to show you here, the inside of the biscuit is completely done. Like I said, 10 to 15 minutes. It really depends on your oven. At 425 usually does the trick for me. Now these are definitely not my Nana's biscuits. This is a quick biscuit recipe that my auntie taught me, and I really do enjoy them, guys. I hope you have a chance to try them. If you try them, let me know how they turned out for you. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Until the next video, stay blessed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.